we've actually got some clips. I'll write that down just now so that in the break.
We just need someone to read them.
Hello, I'm Sam.
Hiya.
Nice to meet you.
Could you go?
Yeah, of course.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, by the way.
Welcome to Cooper Gallery at Duncan of Jordanstone College of Art and Design. I'm Sophia Howe, and I lead the program here at Cooper Gallery. I'm delighted to see so many of you here today to join us at this chorus of great noises. Experiment must necessarily be carried on by hitting anything. Tin pans, rice bowls, iron pipes, anything we can lay our hands on. Not only hitting, but rubbing, smashing, making sound in every possible way. In short, we must explore the materials of music. So that is a quote from John Cage, written for the journal New Music, New Dance in 1939. And I think we can all agree that Cage spoke of has just been put into practice by Tina Krekels and Adam Campbell's sound intervention that opens today's Scoring Noise Symposium. So what Cage described also succinctly captures the binding spirit that animates both Gamelan Ensemble and what we will be exploring today. One of the critical materials of music or sound, the material that this event will seek to elucidate, is ourselves, that body, which whether collaborative, collective, or individual, brings noise with all its urgent harmonies and discordances to the world. But it is far more than only a body of sound. It is a political body, a tumult of different views and resistant ways of being that argue and improvise. And the necessary openness of this politics is given by Henry David Thoreau in his conclusion to Walden in 1854. I quote, "If a man doesn't keep pace with his companions, perhaps it's because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music he hears, however measured or far away," end of quote. Or we might say today, no matter how noisy it may be. So Thoreau's plea to welcome a different rhythm to mark our actions enter our discussions today via Paul Burwell, a founding member of Gamelan Ensemble and a collaborator of David Toop, one of the speakers of today's program. Working together as Gamelan Ensemble and being Paul Burwell and Richard Wilson were and continue to be an exemplar of improvised noise that without doubt resonates with Thoreau's thoughts. But crucially, they offer something far more important and critically relevant for today's troubled world. The necessity of collaboration in opening both our ears and minds to the infinite possibilities that wait to be struck and actioned upon. It is in this sense I can say that Gamelan are inherently political. But it is a politics that is, ironically, not strident or declarative, not openly antagonistic, but subtly resistant and understated. This is a politics of paying close attention to what could be possible, of what waits to be heard, seen, and experienced. And their score is the world itself. So that's my preamble. And now it's an absolute necessity for me to say a few words of thanks. So I would like to offer my sincere gratitude to our distinguished speakers and artists, both Gamelan artists and the Commission, the Scotland-based emerging artists who are punctuating today's event with sound interventions, for their creative energy, intellectual rigor, and enthusiasm to join the adventure to fill the air with great noises at Cooper Gallery. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our founder, Creative Scotland, for sharing our passionate belief in what art can be and what art could do, and for enabling us to realize this first retrospective of Paul Gamelan's practice and their ethos. I would also like to thank our colleagues at Jordanstone and the University of Dundee for their superb support to this project. Especially our Dean of Public Engagement, Janet Aikens, and our Safety and Health and Safety Advisor, Gary Hanna, as well as the staff at universities, estates, and buildings, whose generous support and dedicated professionalism has made the impossible possible. I know you all know what I meant, if you have seen the performance at the opening. So last but not least, I would like to extend my appreciation to my colleagues at the Cooper Gallery team, Peter Amor, Eileen Daly, and Joanna Helfer, for their dedication and great support throughout the development and the realization of this project. I hope you have all been handed over a program of today's event. In order to save time to hear more stimulating ideas, thoughts from both our speakers and the audiences, I will not read out the complete biographies of the speakers and artists, but do a brief introduction for each of them. So the complete biographies can be found in the handout. Due to the tight schedule, we will not have a Q&A after each speaker's talk. So please keep hold of your responses until the roundtable discussion later. So please also note we have live Twitter and Instagram feeds set up following #ScoringNoise, and we welcome your contribution. So that's all from me.